How's it going, guys, and welcome to another Java tutorial. So in this tutorial I'm going to be covering something that's pretty interesting. So we're going to take a string and we're going to reverse it. So instead of printing A, B, C, D, E, I wanted to print out E, D, C, B, A. C, D, E. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's right. So we're essentially taking the very last character and then we're starting pretty much from we're working backwards pretty much. So inside of our for loop, if you have seen my for loops video, I show you how to print out every single letter or every single item in an array. So this is essentially doing the same thing. So we're going to set I equal to the length of the string minus 1, so we don't go outside of the bounds. So why do we do this? Well, we start off at the very end, and then we decrease the value of I by writing I minus minus. So let's say, for example, our string is A, B, C, D, E. If we set it to str.length, so the entire length of the string minus 1, so it's going to start off at the very last letter. So here, the length of this is 5, but since we're in a for loop and we don't want it to go outside of the bounds, we're going to write this minus 1. So it takes the entire length and then subtracts 1 because our very first index starts off at 0. And then we subtract 1 each time. So we print off this, and then it goes back to the top of the loop, and then it subtracts I by 1, and then it goes to the next one, and then so on and so forth until it reaches the entire length of the string, and it checks if I is greater than or equal to 0, and then it prints out everything. So let's go ahead and see how this looks like in code. So we're going to have some string str is equal to, let's say, A, B, C, D, E. And if we reverse this, it's going to say E, D, C, B, A. So we're going to have some string called reversed. So that's going to be our new result. I could have named a result as well, but reversed just makes more sense. So string reversed is equal to some empty string. And we're going to add every single letter onto this. So in our for loop, we're going to have this entire thing right here. And this is essentially how you start off at the very end and you work your way back to the front. So in here, we're going to implement a special function for strings. So what we're going to do is we're going to write reversed is equal to reversed plus str dot. And as you can see, the very first thing that comes up is char at, and it takes in some index as its parameter. So here, we're going to give it the value of I. So it's going to return the character at the specific index. So since we set it to str.length, so it starts off at the very end of the string, then the character at the very last position number is E. So it's going to type out E, and then it just keeps on adding the rest. So finally, we're going to print out this entire, so we're going to print out original string plus str, and then we're going to print out the reversed string. So we're going to have reversed string plus. So let's go ahead and print this. So as you can see, it says original string is ABCDE, and then the reverse string is EDCBA, which is exactly what we were expecting. So I really hope this video helped you out, and if it did, please leave a like and a comment below, and I will see you in the next tutorial. Thank you.